Hey guys, how y'all doing? What's going on, my good people? I'm on my tablet. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Give me to 250 subscribers. I really appreciate it. Follow me on my social media platforms: Tarika Adams, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. I'm getting adjusted to this tablet. I have to look like this way and not this way or whatever, because like the camera is up there or whatever. But yeah, it's gonna be a story time. I mentioned this in my video I did, I think for either New Year's or Christmas, whatever I mentioned it on. So basically, I'm gonna name the guy. I'm gonna name him Q, whatever. That's like it's basically in his name, whatever. I'm gonna name him Q. So I met Q like basically in August, and I met him at Strong Ties, and I wish I would have left him at Strong Ties, because I don't know, he was a psychopath. I don't know what was wrong with him. But yeah, I met him, and the first red flag was like, he said he was on the phone with his mom, and he told his mom about me. Oh, this pretty girl, because I had on like yellow. I had like a yellow wrap, and I had on yellow, whatever. And he was like, oh, I saw this pretty girl at Strong Ties. I wanted to talk to her. And his mom, I guess he said his mom told him to come up to me and start talking to me. And I had started talking to him or whatever. And I got his number. And I don't know, at this time, I wasn't thinking that I shouldn't have had talked to him. But after all of this, it's like, yeah, it's given that I should have just left you right where you was at or whatever. And so basically when we started talking, it's like immediately, like, he started trying to like love bomb me, talking about, oh, you so pretty, and I prayed for a woman like you. And then he started talking about his ex, and how his ex wanted him for his, DICK or whatever. And I don't know, that's a red flag as well, because like, why are you talking about your ex to me, trying to make it seem like she was just using you and stuff like that? The whole time you was probably using her for the person that you were or whatever. So yeah, he was just basically talking about like he used to be in the gang and he went to jail, and he was saying that he know his purpose in life, and he's supposed to be an evangelist and stuff like that, and a prophet and whatever. And so we were just talking about like God stuff and everything, and the conversation was really good. I'm not even gonna lie, like, he had good conversation, but I don't know, the issue I had with him, like when we first started talking, like a couple of days later, I had asked him like, oh, what happened in your childhood or whatever, and he said I like triggered a moment for him. I'm not gonna mention what he told me, but he said I triggered him, and he started like all that nice guy stuff went out the window, because he started like cursing and being weird and stuff. And that's why I'm like, I should have just not talked to him, because he started like saying I was triggering him, whatever. And then I remember one time we used to like low-key get into arguments and stuff, and I'm like, why are you arguing with me? It's like it's given that he liked to argue and stuff like that. And I don't know, it just started off like real good, but then it started off as him trying to like tell me what I should do, as far as like because I do like angel numbers. I never like did tarot cards or nothing, but I do angel numbers, and I have spiritual gifts and stuff. And it started to seem like he was trying to like low-key compete with me, and he was like getting kind of jealous, because I guess the stuff he was doing, like dabbling in different things, like spiritual stuff. Like I remember he mentioned to me that he was a witch, and like his grandma's grandma was grandma's mom was a witch and stuff like that. And he started to make it seem like what I was doing wasn't good, like as far as doing angel numbers. And he tried to like twist my words to try to make it seem like I said I was doing tarot cards, because all I said was I do the same thing as the people do when they do tarot cards. Like, God give me numbers in my dream, and sometimes I play them and win money, or sometimes I just like look them up, and basically like like give like different meanings of the what the angel number mean and stuff like that. That's one of my spiritual gifts. And I also have a spiritual gift, like I could I have deja vu and stuff like that, and I know I can see things before it happen, even though I don't know when it's gonna happen or whatever. But yeah, he tried to like demonize my gifts and stuff like that. And I remember one time he was like, oh, he was trying to just make it seem like, I don't know, like, I don't know, it seemed like he, like I say, he just liked it to argue or whatever, and he tried to like demonize my gifts and stuff, and he's like gonna flip out on me, talking about, oh, you don't have to talk to me if you don't want to, and I don't know, he was just saying some other stuff. Then he tried to make it seem like, cause I was like, he gonna say, he was like, oh, did you send a spirit at my house or whatever? He's like, cause I heard something like in the walls making noise or something like that. And I was like, no, why would I send something to your house? I don't do stuff like that. Like, what are you talking about? And I was saying to myself, it's probably my ancestors about to F you up, because you try to make it seem like I'm something that I'm not or whatever. Like, I remember I told him I was an angel or whatever, and then that's when he started all the demonizing and everything. And mind you, he's a Taurus. His birthday is the same, basically his birthday is April the 21st, the same day as Dee's, my ex-friend. And so I'm like, I had a feeling that it wasn't gonna work out, because it's like them Tauruses, it's like it's like she sent a demon to me, like make me meet Tauruses so they could like try to ruin my life or just be weird towards me. Because I, like, after I stopped being friends with her, I just started meeting Tauruses and they started being weird and stuff like that. And it's just crazy how he just turned out to be something that he wasn't, like with the love bombing, and then you try to make it seem like, oh yeah, you'll be a good wife and everything, and then you talking about oh, I'm just looking for a friend right now and stuff like that. And he really got at me like December the 19th. He was trying to like argue with me and stuff, and that's when I told y'all he was like basically saying, oh, I don't have to talk to him, stuff like that. And I was like, I don't know why you like talking to me like that and everything. And it's so crazy that I should have just hung up on him, but I try to give people chances, because I have to still tell y'all that story time of me, how me and my ex-fiance met, and how like I just stopped talking. Like basically I don't know, it's like I left him for DEI or whatever, DEIE or whatever. Like I left him for DIE because he was really, you know, unaliving or whatever. And it's like, now I give people chances, but it's like I feel like I shouldn't give people chances, because they show you who you, like, if a person show you who they are, believe them. Because I don't know, he just seemed like he was like a fake prophet, because he trying to like demonize my gifts and stuff, try to make it seem like I don't know, it just seemed like he was jealous of me. Like, I think he was jealous of me that I had spiritual gifts, and then I could, like, you know, like read the Bible, because I even read the Bible to him and stuff. Like I read him a couple verses from the Bible and stuff, and I was like giving him words of encouragement, and he was giving me words of encouragement too. But it's like, one thing about it, a demon can recite the Bible and stuff, because he was reciting the Bible verses and stuff and everything. So it's like the devil can recite the Bible as well, and it's like, dang, it's like a demon is just after me. Especially them Tauruses, yo. I don't get along with Tauruses. One thing about some of them Tauruses, they are freaking bullies, and he tried to like low-key bully me and stuff, and try to like demonize me. And so the 19th, he tried to like basically just talk down on me. No, first, yeah, he tried to like talk down on me or something, and then I called him like on the 20th, either the 18th or 19th or 20th or whatever of December, and he was trying to make it trying to make me talk to his friends that he talks to from jail. And I don't know, that's kind of like a red flag too. He did mention that somebody thought he was GAY or whatever, and I'm like, are you? Because why? What man, what grown ass man, he's like 30, 31, one grown ass man is talking to people in jail, like talking to like people in jail. I don't know, it's just kind of weird. He trying to like make me talk to them, talking about, oh yeah, I got them on another other line and all this other stuff, and they wasn't even he, you know, his friend did say hi to me and stuff and talk to me and whatever, but it just wasn't going anywhere, because it seemed like they was just taking over the conversation. I wasn't even talking like that. And then when I wanted to get off the phone, that's when he was like, oh, you want to get off the phone and all this other stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. I was like, good meeting y'all. I hope y'all, you know, just, you know, stay prayed up and stuff like that. Like, I was giving them words of encouragement, but it's like, what grown man is talking to somebody in jail or whatever? That's really weird. And then the last show I had was when I called him for Christmas. He gonna he kind of try to call me talking about, oh yeah, I thought you was a witch. I don't know what's up with this camera thing. He tried to like call me a witch or whatever, talking about, oh yeah, because I thought I misinterpreted what you had said, and I thought you was a witch and stuff like that. And because he was like, I thought you was a spiritual guru and all this other stuff. And I'm like, why? I'm like, first of all, I'm not no witch. I'm like, if I was a witch, people would know all this shit that happened to me. And, you know, people like doing spells on me and doing all this witchcraft and stuff like that. And it don't necessarily have to be people just like going to witch doctors and stuff. They could speak bad on your name, like they could wish bad on you by just talking. Words are spells. Cursing and words are spells and stuff like that. So the fact that you would try to like demonize me and make it seem like I'm a witch or whatever, or my phone about to die, make it seem like I'm a witch or whatever, it's really crazy. And that all the stuff I done told you about, you know, people in my family trying to like do weird stuff or whatever and wish bad on me and stuff like that. And the fact that you would try to like twist my words and make it seem like I'm something that I'm not, just because you like low-key jealous and you trying to demonize what I'm saying, just because you act like you don't understand and stuff like that, is really beyond me though. And he's like, oh yeah, that's what he said. He was like, oh yeah, I don't see you as, I just want to be your friend. I don't see you as a wife or anything. And I'm like, why you bring that up right now? I was like, you already told me that. Why you keep on saying that? I like kind of flipped out on him. I didn't curse him out or nothing. I was like, man, I'm just calling you to say Merry Christmas, see how your day going, and you bring this BS up or whatever. And I was like, it's okay. I was like, I hope you have a good day. And I said, I think about calling you if I do whatever. I said, you have a good day. And I hung up on him. And then I called him like a couple days after that. And then nigga first I blocked him. But I called him like a couple days after that or whatever. He had me blocked. I think I called him the next day. He had me blocked. I'm like, oh wow, really? Okay. I'm like, yo, he was a weirdo, man. He was a weirdo. He trying to like love bomb me. To try to, and then the red flag was like, he gonna say, oh, yeah, I'm telling him everything. And that's what you don't do. You don't tell people what you went through. But I was telling him stuff I went through and stuff like that. And he was trying to make it seem like I wasn't telling him enough. Because he's talking about, oh yeah, you gotta I want you to let your guard down and stuff like that. Why? So you could fucking twist my words and try to make it seem like I'm something that I'm not. And you try to like throw stuff in my face like other people did and stuff. That's why you don't tell people that what you went through, because they'll throw that in your face and they'll try to act like you're a bad person just because, you know, they ain't got their life together, and you almost, you know, there with your life, and you trying to get in words of encouragement. People will hate you if you have a relationship with God, and they will hate you when you know who you are, and they will hate you when you can help them out as well. They will hate the fact that you can help them out because they really don't like you in the first place. And it's like I said before, nobody has to agree with nobody and stuff like that all the time. But it's like if it's a person that's disagreeing with you all the time and keep on like nitpicking at every little thing you're saying, they really don't like you like that. And it's like, yeah, he really didn't like me like that. And he was like low-key jealous. He was low-key jealous because I know my purpose in life. And he said he knew his purpose in life as well. But how are you talking about you're an evangelist and you trying to twist my words and you trying to like basically make me feel like I'm not enough like everybody else did and stuff like that. And the fact you did that BS on Christmas and then you gonna block me like I did something to you. Yo, I should just left his ass at Sean Ties. Cause he's a weirdo. Q, if you looking at this and you know your name, you're a weirdo. Cause like, why would you do that? And I wish I could really say your name to warn women about your weird ass. Cause it don't make no sense. You just wasted months. You just wasted months of my life with your BS and trying to be acting like you're such a holier than thou person after you done told me you a witch. And it's like you were projecting on me. You probably is a witch and you try to make it seem like I'm a witch just because I said I have spiritual gifts, and try to make it seem like, oh, you gotta just, you know, read the Bible because I don't want to talk to nobody that do all that other stuff. And he try to make it seem like I talk to my ancestors and stuff like that. Try to make it seem like ancestors are evil and stuff like that. And your ancestors is just people that passed away, your angels. They're looking out for you. They watching over you. They're not evil or nothing. And the fact that you try to make it seem like I'm evil just because I have my spiritual people, like my ancestors and people that passed away in my family watching over me, it's really crazy to me. It's really crazy. And I'm like, yo, he was a demon sent to like try to distract me and try to destroy me and try to distract me from my purpose in life and stuff like that. Like my story times, I hope my story times help somebody out. My story times are for people to learn and get more education on different things, and so they won't have to go through stuff like that, and they won't have to, just be careful of people. Like, use your discernment, use your, ask God for discernment and wisdom and stuff, because people will try to make it seem like you're something that you're not, just because they're envious, just because they're jealous, just because they don't know where they're going in life, they don't know their purpose in life. They try to make it seem like there's something that they're not. And they see that light in you. They see that you're, probably a evangelist or a speaker or a writer or a motivator or something. They try to tear that down because they're insecure and they don't know themselves, and they really don't know God like that. Because if you know God like that, why would you make it your mission to try to tear people down that's really God's people? And I'm not saying that he wasn't a child of God or nothing like that, but but that's the thing about people in the church. Some people in the church are hypocrites. They are fake prophets and stuff. They talk about that in the Bible. Fake, true and false religions and stuff like that. And they talk about fake prophets and stuff. And some people in the church are fake prophets and stuff. And they try to condemn people for doing stuff that they did in the past, or for stuff that they are already doing. And so this is a warning just to be careful of people and like wolves in sheep clothing, for real, because he was a wolf in sheep clothing. Like, he trying to make it seem like I'm a witch and everything just because you insecure. Like, I just cannot believe that. I cannot believe that. And I think I'm missing something else, but that's just the gist of it. He was just a weirdo. He tried to demonize my spiritual gifts and stuff, that my natural gifts that I have from God, trying to make it seem like, he tried to limit God. And I said, he tried to make it seem like I didn't believe in God. I said, don't you ever say that. I said, all this stuff I went through, and I'm telling you, I blacked out on the road, and God has been there for me with everything that I've been through and stuff like that. And the fact that you try to limit God, and it's so crazy because Stephanie, I follow Stephanie P. Smith. And it's so crazy how he said that in like a day, the same day or the next day, she had said that God don't usually send her like dates and stuff, but God sent her a date, and she was talking about don't never limit God. And I started crying because I'm like, wow, this is confirmation that people don't need to limit God, because God can show you a message through anything. Even somebody that don't believe in God, they can speak through God. I mean, God can speak through them and tell you words of encouragement or anything. You could be seeing a video or a story time about something, and it's something that you going through or you went through, and it's a freaking confirmation from God. Do not limit God. And the fact that he tried to like limit God, that's what really pissed me off too. How are you a prophet and you're limiting God, and you're trying to make it seem like I'm a witch and I'm a devil and I don't believe in God and stuff like that? That really pissed me off about him. But yeah, just be careful, man. People out here are freaking fake. Oh, and I think I'm gonna name this title. It's easier to be authentic than to no, it's easier to be an enemy than to be authentic, because he was really my enemy, sent from, and that's what he gonna say too. Oh yeah, you got a demon after you, because I told him about all the Tauruses that I met that was weird, and he was like, oh, you got a demon after you. Yeah, you the demon working on the bad side. And that's the thing about some people, they on the wrong team, man. And a lot of people gave up. Like Stephanie said, a lot of people gave up because they were, children of God, but they missed their promise. Just like she was talking about the Israelites, and how they had basically saw God's promise, but they just gave up. They was in the wilderness and they withered away in the wilderness because they didn't want to just have faith, have confidence that God is gonna come through, and God gonna show. God not one thing about God, He's not a liar. He's gonna show you your fruits of your labor, and He's gonna show you your covenant. He's gonna show you blessings that He has for you. He's not gonna never lie about the blessings and the purpose that you have in your life. And don't make it. Don't have people in your life try to make it seem like you're doing something wrong, or you're not God's child, or you're not like a prophet, or whatever you know trying to achieve in life. Don't let nobody don't let no hater, that's why you gotta ask for wisdom and discernment. Don't let nobody, like no hater, try to stop you from glowing and stop you from shining and stop you from your purpose in life and everything. And that's what he was. I was about to say his name. Q, if you looking at this, you was a freaking big ass hater, and I hope I hope you heal whatever. I was mad at you. I'm not mad no more. I don't care no more, because I know who I am. I know who I am, and God knows who I am, and yeah, that's all that matters. If God is with me, no one could be against me. If God is for me, no one could be against me, or whatever. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this story time. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Get me to 250 subscribers. Follow me on my social media platforms: Tarika Adams, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. I hope y'all having a lovely day. Oh, I have a threads as well. Yeah, I hope y'all have a lovely day. I hope y'all like this quality. This is a better quality. I hope I'll be having enough space I can come out here and run my mouth and talk about these weird ass people. Oh my God. But yeah, guys, don't let nobody try to tear you down and tear your spirit down. You got a beautiful spirit. Just keep on shining, keep on glowing, keep on letting the haters be mad and be hating. That's all they do better is hate. Try to put spells on people, but it ain't working, because God is the only one that's going to take you out of that. So just know that. Just keep on shining bright. Don't let nobody shop your sign. Don't let nobody shop your sign. And yeah, I talk to y'all later. I hope y'all have a good day. Bye.